first things first, I just want to give my condolences to the Toriyama family, his friends, his loved ones, and colleagues. This is truly a tragedy, you know. Akira Toriyama was my first superhero, you know, ever since my brother sat me down on the couch in front of Toonami and we watched the Cell Saga. It changed my life, you know. It made me, you know, it may sound stupid to some, but it made me who I am today, you know, the anime loving goofball. And I should say this, you know, again, you know, even though a lot of us, many, like millions of us, didn't know who he was personally, that doesn't matter. The things he's done for many, many, many people is just nothing more than astonishing. You know, his dreams, his ideas, his creations, his characters, they all mean something to everyone and everybody, you know. He truly has made millions of people go happy, and he's done so much for me personally. You know, just having Dragon Ball in my life has, you know, it's made me so many friends. It gave me so many memories with my brothers, or just, you know, late nights sitting down watching Toonami and just catching every episode. Going back to watch the whole Dragon Ball saga, then Dragon Ball Z, you know, getting to experience everything he's created is something that I'll never forget. For those of you who don't know, you know, he died sadly to a subdural hematoma, and that's when blood collects between the skull and your brain. And I just hope that, you know, it wasn't painful. I just hope that he's in otherworld looking at us and just hoping that we all keep his dream alive and keep being good people. I mean, there's so much I could say and want to say, but I just, you know, everyone's already getting enough of it, you know. It was all over my TikTok feed all night at work. I had to listen to it. All my subscriptions were posting videos about it. I'm not sure how long this video is going to be, but I'll just share a few of my memories. And again, condolences to the family and friends. And I wouldn't even begin to understand how they're feeling if a lot of us are feeling this way. And I should say, you know, it's okay to feel sad and to cry and to be upset. We don't have to know these people. You know, it's like Stan Lee and the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh!, Suzuki Takahashi. You know, it's when these people passed, they shaped our lives. You know, their ideas and their dreams have all been poured down onto us, you know, through their content, through their love. Sitting down and watching the Cell Saga on Toonami was such a great memory of mine. It brought me and my brother closer together, and we would always sit down and watch it, and I would never miss an episode. And I remember as a kid, you know, and it hit me like a rock, you know, like second I saw Goku and Cell fighting, it set me off, you know, on a whole journey, buying the Budokai games and playing those on my GameCube on a small CRT TV and just playing for hours, you know. Reading the manga for the first time. Like he's the man who made my first manga, you know. Dragon Ball was something that I specifically went out and bought, learned how to read it, and from then on it was just a run start. You know, I bought so many action figures, so much manga, posters, shirts, games, explored the internet full of fan art and fan games, and man, it just does suck. But I don't want to, you know, take up too much of your guys' time or anything like that. I just feel like I needed to say something, you know, mainly for me. Because it sucks, you know. It's the one thing that if we can take anything from this, you know, it's just we need to live our lives full of happiness and love and kindness, just like Goku, you know. I mean, I know Akira Toriyama made hundreds, maybe even thousands of characters throughout his whole life, but something tells me that his innocence, just like Goku's, and his love for just making people happy is just, that's not gone. That lives on, you know, not only through his friends and family, but us as a Dragon Ball community. Not even just Dragon Ball, just as people, we should always cautious and never take anything for granted. I think it hits hard for me because he died around the age my grandpa's did too, you know. And I just think 68 is so young. I know we all have a time and it happens, but if there's anything that you guys can take from this video or just from this, is that cherish everything you have, treat people with kindness and love, because you just never know when they're gonna go. You really don't. And I know we hear that throughout our whole lives, and sometimes it's just like, oh yeah, whatever, but I mean, it's true. Like I said, I don't necessarily want to make a crazy long video about it. Like I said before, you know, condolences and love, prayers to the family, but honestly, let's all just, as a community, not try and just be totally sad over this. Let's honor his memory, but I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time. I felt like I personally needed to get this, you know, to say something and talk to someone about it, and what better than you guys, the community. I mean, you guys know just as much as I do how much he's meant to all of us. So, I mean, as much as it does suck and I'm super sad about it, I just also believe, for me personally, again, I don't want to get into any religion or anything like that. I think that we should be honored to live in a time to where this man existed, and I can only hope and pray. And one thing that my family does when someone passes away, it's not really a funeral, but a celebration of life and what they have brought to this world, and this man brought a lot. So I do want to dedicate something to him at some point. I don't know what. Maybe I'll play through the Dragon Ball games, but as of right now, for me personally, I'm gonna do the same thing I did that when, you know, Kazuki Takahashi passed away, and I rewatched through the whole entire Yu-Gi-Oh franchise. Well, I'm gonna rewatch all of Dragon Ball. You know, I'm gonna try and relive those memories, and maybe I'll make a separate video or a stream to where we could all get together and talk about our memories. And for me personally, I want to celebrate the fun, the love, the laughs, the goofiness, everything he's done for this world. I want to celebrate that, and I want to honor him. But that'll be it for me today, guys. I hope you're taking this well, and please let me know, you know, what you think. Down in the comments, maybe share a memory. If everyone who's watching this, you know, even if it's just for a second, just rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. You'll forever be missed. And for me personally, I couldn't thank you enough for everything you've done for me. I hope I can see you in other worlds someday. See you later.